there's something that you need to do, but it's just not super important, so you kind of put it off till later.
Well, I have a cracked board in my 8-foot quarter pipe and it's not repaired yet.
I even mentioned this before. So the other day I was riding and I cracked this board. I don't know if you can see it. But today is finally going to be the day I repair this, but we'll do it later today because first there's something more fun. So generally I work on Fridays, but today I am off, and in celebration of that, I'm going to a new restaurant that I've never been to before, and it's gonna be my first time. So we're gonna go film it. We're gonna have a fun day and see what I can get up to there and have a little new adventure. And then finally this afternoon, I think it's time that I need to repair my ramp and make that happen. We are ready for the car wash. These things better get all the bugs off. So I'm stopping by the bike shop. I need to find a way to put my phone on my handlebars. Let's see if I can find what I need. A little phone mount.
They stretched it over.
What if he crashes or hits a big jump? Will it?
Well, the phone will probably be okay, Samuel, but I hope your grandpa will.
And now we have arrived for my first visit here.
That was loud. Thank you. It's not universally accepted that booth is much more fun to sit at than a table, but this place actually does it in a cool way. When you go to sit at a table here, you actually get to sit in a cutout barrel. That's pretty cool. So whenever you're at a restaurant, the best thing to do with your straw is you take it and you tear it, and you leave half of your wrapping on your straw, and then you've developed, you know, something to annoy whoever you're sitting across from. Now we're triggering an entirely new debate. If you've heard of the pineapple on pizza debate, it's very heated, and now I've ordered some fajitas that actually have pineapple on the fajitas. This is gonna spark an entirely new controversy. So, believe it or not, pineapple on fajitas is actually really good. I didn't film much because I just wanted to sit back and enjoy my meal, but I wanted to make sure that you knew if you ever get a chance to try out pineapples on a fajita, you should do it. Well, lunch is over and I can't put it off any longer. I actually need to work on this ramp after delaying it for a couple weeks. So
it is now time to fix this cracked board. And I think step number one, before you even take this off, is to pull out a replacement board. And as you can see, these are kind of stuck in the tall grass. I really hope there's no snakes in here.
Let's pull out a replacement and then we'll start taking off the damaged one. These boards are 16 feet long because that's how wide my quarter pipe is. One thing that I've realized about my ramp is the only boards that are really prone to break are the ones at the bottom where it gets flat. Because when you're riding bikes, as you're coming down, all your weight is kind of going down with them and you're landing on a really strong part of the board. But then as they get flat and the boards are kind of laying out on their weakest part, if you land on this part, you're coming straight down on the weak part of the board, and that's where they tend to crack, which is exactly what happened here. So now I have to take off the broken one.
I need a screwdriver and a bit that will fit this hex.
Combo wrenches, metric, drill bits. Okay, let's see if we can find the right box. Ah. Nope. What's in here? None of these are right. Maybe in this little thing, none of these are big enough. Ooh, I think this is it. We're gonna take the green drill and hope it has enough battery. Let's put on the right bit. This should work.
Hello, Shadow.
We've made it back with the drill, and now I've got to back out the screws from this broken board. Let's hope we have the right size.
Will this fit? Let's see. Yes, we have success.
Well, finally, all the broken pieces are out, and it's time to put on a nice fresh board. Let's hope it fits in the hole perfectly and it's not too bent. I think that's a great fit.
New board installed.
And make sure whenever you're done doing stuff, you put up your tools. You can find them next time, as if I always do that. And right back in the drawer. I think this is a great idea. Now that I've installed this board, I need to make sure it's strong enough to hold me up on my bike. We're gonna get the golf cart out and test it with the golf cart. This might even be the very first golf cart versus mega ramp. There's my title right there. This is a video.
This is gonna be the board testing. Oh, we are successful. All right, this is gonna be the golf cart versus mega ramp, and so far it's working.
This whole ramp is made with ribs that support the boards, and I have the golf cart on a rib, so it's really strong. Not worried about it breaking, but I mean, that is pretty wild to look at. That's just a bad idea. I'm done. Now there's a problem. This is the board on the golf cart. It's a little bit big. It'd be like driving with airplane wings. Maybe that'll work.
And this is what we call a flat tire.
I thought it'd be this great idea if I could take this board and break it and then just fit it in a trash can. Oh my word, that just exploded. Okay, actually, this might work.
And just like that, you can throw away your ramp. Well, there's a replaced board.
And I would absolutely love to ride bikes and test it out, but we tested it with the golf cart, and I think this is gonna have to be good enough because it is so hot today. I am pouring sweat after just changing this board. Louisiana summer weather is no joke. I'll have to come back and ride this another day. Now that I've repaired my ramp, it's kind of put me in a mood to go ahead and do another project that I've been putting off for a while, and that is hanging a shower curtain for my ceiling. But I know it sounds really weird, but let me explain. I made these little light stands that I can turn on, and they just kind of glow and shine on my face, which makes my videos look a little bit better than just normal lighting in this room. They get really harsh, and to prevent shadows, I hang a shower curtain and kind of shine the lights of the shower curtain. Normally, I just tape it on the ceiling, but the tape's been falling off, and I'm really frustrated with having to tape it up every single time. So I thought it was about time that I get a shower curtain and properly hang this. This calls for a trip to Walmart.
Here we go at the store for a curtain rod hanger.
I just need two things, my hook and my curtain rod. Hopefully I can find it without too much of a problem.
This should be my aisle.
Yes, this is the hooks I need. Here we go. And I have the last two. This is gonna be it. Now we gotta find a rod. So I'm supposed to be getting my curtain rod.
Instead, we're looking at a sketch paper, which is fun. Give me the rundown of the sketch pad.
That's 117 pound, that's 120 pound.
This does not weigh 120 pounds. Why does it say that?
Now we're leaving behind the sketch pads, and I'm gonna go check out my curtain rods. That's what I'm after.
Here they are.
I need a 48, but I'm kind of after a 48 to 75. I like this size right here.
We're going 30 inches to 84 inches. This is gonna be the curtain rod.
We were successful in obtaining a curtain rod and also ended up with some ice cream somehow. This is my curtain rod, and it's gonna be exactly the perfect size to fit up here and hang my shower curtain to diffuse this lighting. But I have to install these hooks first, which require a 7/32 size pilot hole drilled into the ceiling, and I wanna make sure I put it somewhere that's actually gonna be able to hold this up.
Here is the correct size drill bit, but to make sure that I don't just poke this through into drywall
And then have it fall right back out, I'm gonna get the stud finder and find a stud in the ceiling that I can properly drill into and have some support. At least I won't have my curtain falling off anymore. Now the time's come to drill a hole in the ceiling. Maybe I shouldn't tell my mom. I'm actually quite proud of my skills here. I didn't just poke a random hole in the ceiling, but now I've got to take this thing and screw it all the way in there, and let's make that happen.
All right, I am stoked. This is gonna be the dream. No more duct tape.
Now that my curtain rod is hung, it's time to actually get a shower curtain on there. So I've got to take this and thread hooks through every single little hole in here and then get it on the curtain rod. Apparently, the people who make their shower curtains and the people who make their shower curtain hooks talk to each other, because there was the exact amount of hooks for this curtain. There was not one spare left over. They just all fit in.
My shower curtain is now perfectly hung on this rod. I've just got to get it back on the hook. Bam. That's really cool.
I'm actually so excited to have a more permanent setup of this. Let me turn on the lights and you can see how it looks. This is awesome. I mean, check out how soft the lighting is on my face. I know it seems like the most random thing to be excited about hanging a shower curtain, but I've been taping curtains up to the ceiling for probably a year and a half now, and I've been so tired of having to retape it every time it falls off. Yeah, this is a great spot to sit down and talk to a camera. So having this permanent rod up here, it's amazing. That's gonna do it for today. I got to go to a new restaurant and fix up a ramp and set up the new lighting setup. So I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, share this video with your grandmother, take her out to dinner, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.